Welcome back, guys. It's been a little bit. I've been so busy down here in Utah that I haven't had time to get out and shoot a video for my own channel. But I finally had a free morning, and so me and a couple friends are gonna go fly over that mountain there, and I'm gonna hopefully land on the mountain. Oh, and also, I just bought a Gin Falcon 2 24 meter. I decided to get the 24 because I'm gonna be using it a lot for fly camping, and I wanted something a little bit bigger because, as you know, I like to land up on top of mountains, high altitude, tight launches. I'm super stoked. This will be the first time I've ever flown it. These guys are almost ready to go, so I'm gonna get into the air.
It's so good flying with friends again. This is nice. All right, well, I'm gonna try to maybe land on this mountain up here. I know there's a good spot, and I'm kind of scouting out for a fly camping trip next time I come down here. This is so beautiful. This is the first time I've flown up around this mountain. Falcon 2 24. I love it. My new fly camping wing. So the reason I went with the Falcon 2 over like the Viper XC, because I was really planning on getting the Viper XC until I flew this Falcon 2. Now what I like about this Falcon 2 is, to me it feels like it launches just as easy as a Viper XC. And one thing I really like about it is it has a lot more flare than a Viper XC, and it's a lot more fun to land. That, and it's also quite a bit cheaper, and I was super impressed with how it performed when I went fly camping with it. I still love the Viper XC, but this one, being $1,000 cheaper, it offers everything the Viper XC has. This one is definitely more rolly, but I like that. And this one, even though you put it into an oscillation, it will take longer to come out of the oscillation. To me, that's not really a big deal. I'm not doing a lot of really long cross-country flights, so I don't really care if a wing tends to oscillate a little bit. I've been really happy flying it. This is the first time I've flown the 24, but flying the 22 was just a ton of fun. Oh, this is so good. This is the best. So I'm also trying out some heated gloves on this flight. So I'm trying out two different brands. These are the ones from Gin Gliders, and these are the ones from Charly. And they're both made for paragliding and paramotoring. And so far, the Charly ones are beating the Gin ones by a long shot. These have so much. These are producing so much more heat, and just feel so good. Whereas these are just barely keeping my hands warm. Hey, I think I found a place to land. So this was the spot I was looking at camping. I mean, it's not really in the backcountry, but it's a nice, easy place to launch. Ooh, that snow looks fairly deep, though. Here we go, right off the edge. I mean, it's totally doable. It's just, do I want to? You know what? I think I'm gonna play it safe and not land. I wish I'd put the other Charly glove on, because my one in the Gin glove is starting to freeze. That would be a good spot to land. Maybe I should land there. That's got a lot of room. Yeah, I feel better about this spot. And the snow's not deep at all. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah! Woo! Well, that didn't go super smooth. I was focused on shutting the engine off, and this off-grid throttle is hard to shut off with gloves. But I made it. It's so good to be back in the mountains. Whoa. Oh, wrapped around the prop once. Good thing I killed that engine. Well, that was a success. The snow isn't too deep. I'm gonna warm up for a little bit, get laid out, and take back off. Well, I've been up here for about 45 minutes now, and I'm thinking it's about time to take off. I feel a little bit of a breeze coming up the hill, so that's really nice. I just checked my fuel, and it is really low, but I think I should have plenty to get back. So I think I should probably get set up and get heading home, but this was really fun. I wish so bad I had the time to come up here and camp during the winter, because this would be just a great spot. The snow's not too deep yet, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, look at these mountains all around me. The Falcon 2 performed once again amazing. It's got so much flair when I come into land. Like when I came in here, like I almost overshot my landing because it just has so much to give. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down here, lay my stuff out, and get back into the air and get home. I'm a little nervous. I haven't landed on a mountain and had a challenging launch like this in a month and a half, so I'm a little out of practice. Here we go. Oh man, that thing pops up so quick. Oh yeah. What a piece of cake. That was so easy. Landed on mountain number 2 in Utah. Definitely gonna do a fly camping trip to the top of this mountain when I come back. Still yet to decide if I'm gonna keep these brake toggles on or change them out with Trevor's Game Changer toggles. I have a set of those and I really like those as well. I feel like these work maybe a little bit better when you got bulky gloves on. Maybe I'll use these in the winter, and then when the springtime comes, I'll put his Game Changer toggles on. Mountains are so neat. The swing feels so good. Gonna kind of glide all the way back. So bummed I don't have more fuel. This would be so fun to play around. Tell you a little bit about my life. I've been just super busy shooting for Superfly the last month and a half. I shot for Trevor a little bit the first week I was down here, but he left for Salton Sea for the winter, so wasn't able to get a lot of content with him. But I'm gonna go down to Salton Sea this winter and probably go for one of the adventure trainings and film it for him. I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Haven't had time to get out in paramotor really. I'm doing a lot of paragliding, which has been really fun. One thing I have found to be quite a challenge is I'm required to be creative every single day. More often than not, I find myself just not feeling creative at all and just having no idea how to approach a project, feeling like way in over my head. That is one thing that I did not expect. I'm definitely learning how to work through those days when I don't feel creative at all. So it's been a lot of fun, but I'm very excited to go home. It's very nice being at home and working from home. I absolutely love that, because if there's a morning that I want to go fly or go do something fun, I can do that. I kind of make my own schedule. Although I have found that, working for myself, I end up working way more hours in a week than I did just working a normal 40-hour-a-week job. So I'm learning how to try to balance it. As soon as I get home, I'm planning a fly camping trip. I've got this really cool idea where I'm gonna take my trike and put the skis on and fly up to this mountain lake and land on it and spend the night on it. So I cannot wait to get home and do that.
Well guys, unfortunately a couple of my GoPros died, so I wasn't really able to capture the landing other than my chase cam. But I was doing one quick circle to figure out which way the wind was coming from, and I heard my engine sputter, so I quickly put my GoPro in my hand, and right as I did, the engine died, and I was headed right for this embankment. And that Falcon has so much flare that I popped up over this embankment and landed right on the road. Next time I'll definitely bring more fuel. That was poor planning on my part, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know it wasn't anything too crazy, just a quick little adventure. I got some fun stuff coming now that I'm heading home in a week. So stay tuned, and we'll go fly camping again. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.